welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for June 25, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, the sun rises at 5:17 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 8:30 p.m. This is the third evening of 8 nights when the latest sunset occurs. A parade of 4 bright planets occurs each morning and evening. It is interrupted by the sun and daytime. Jupiter and Saturn rise before the sun. They set during the day while Venus and Mars rise. After sundown, Venus and Mars remain in the western sky. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, an hour before sunrise, bright Jupiter is over 20 degrees up in the east. It is moving eastward in front of Aries, 11.1 degrees to the lower right of Hamal, the constellation's brightest star. Jupiter's great red spot is visible through a telescope in the center of the planet in its southern hemisphere at 6:06 a.m. CDT, nearly 50 minutes after sunrise in Chicago. The feature can be seen near the edge of the planet earlier in twilight for eastern regions of the Americas. Saturn, dimmer than Jupiter, is over 60 degrees to the upper right of the Jovian giant and nearly 40 degrees above the south-southeast horizon. The ringed wonder is retrograding, appearing to move westward compared to Aquarius dim stars, that are washed out by the blush of morning twilight and the perpetual glow of outdoor lighting. Mercury continues its retreat into bright morning twilight, rising only 34 minutes before sunrise, far too late to be visible by conventional means. Uranus is in the morning sky as well, over 13 degrees to the lower left of Jupiter, about halfway to the Pleiades star cluster. A binocular and a star chart is needed to attempt to locate it. Morning twilight washes out the planet. Neptune is west of the Sun as well, over 20 degrees to the lower left of Saturn. This observation is even more of a challenge because it is dimmer than Uranus and morning twilight brightens the sky. In the evening sky, the planet parade continues after sunset with Venus, Mars, and the Moon appearing to the upper left of the sunset point. The nearly half-full moon is over 30 degrees above the southwest horizon as the sky darkens. The phase is at the first quarter phase at 2:50 a.m. CDT tomorrow, after moonset in Middle America. This evening, the lunar orb is less than 10 degrees to the lower right of Purima, also known as Gamma Virginis. A binocular may be needed to see the star through moonlight. Venus is that bright star in the west after sundown. The planet continues to grow in brightness, but it sets earlier each night. Venus is overtaking our planet, passing between Earth and the Sun on August 13th and then hopping into the morning sky. Tonight, the distance from Earth to Venus is less than 50 million miles. Through a telescope, Venus shows a crescent phase, 36% illuminated. The planet is largely featureless as it is covered with clouds. Mars, considerably dimmer than Venus, is marching eastward in Leo, 3.9 degrees to the upper left of the evening star and 12.7 degrees to the lower right of Regulus, the Lion's brightest star. Venus has been overtaking Mars in the sky during the winter and spring months, although Venus is moving farther from the red planet. This evening the separation in space is over 150 million miles, about 3 times Venus' distance from Earth. Venus' eastward pace has slowed considerably and it does not pass Mars. Rather, a near conjunction or quasi-conjunction occurs in 5 nights when the gap is only 3.6 degrees. Mars marches away and passes Regulus. Venus' eastward motion ends with the Regulus quasi-conjunction on July 15th. Venus and Mars set over 2 hours, 30 minutes after nightfall, ending the appearance of the brightest planets on parade. The moon sets nearly 2 hours later. Continue to watch the planetary dance and the planet parade that begins again in the morning before sunrise. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.